Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I've got an awesome new release from Kizer. And of course, if it's a new release from Kizer, I've got to get in on it, right? And today, the unboxing knife is going to be the Kizer horn with the flipper tab removed. I absolutely love this one. This is one of my favorite EDC Kizer knives. It is super slicey. I'll put a link in the description to this and of course all the other knives that are in the video. And you can go check them out, but I'm going to get in here and check this one out. First, thank you to my subscribers. Thank you, patrons. Thank you to all the channel members. You guys are making this thing absolutely freaking awesome. I really appreciate that everyone leaves comments on every video. Even if you don't have anything to say about the knife, you still comment and you say something, and I so appreciate it. And would you look at this? We've got some swag from White Mountain Knives. Whoa! Look at this. I've never even seen these. Check out these keychains. That is sweet. More giveaway stuff. Look at this. Some Kizer swag. And look here. We've got stickers. We're going to be giving some stickers away. Oh, yeah. That is freaking awesome. Thank you to White Mountain Knives. White Mountain Knives, I bought this and it got here in like, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 days. It got here super fast and I just bought it. And don't forget, I have a 10% off discount there. You definitely want to get in on that. So this is the Begleiter XL. It's an Azo design model V5458E1. Let's get in here and check it out. It's got the micarta handle. Ooh, yeah. Got some cut. Man, these are really sweet. Got some awesome swag to give away. I love stuff to add to the giveaways. And by the way, if you're actually watching this part of the video, the last video that I posted is a giveaway entry video. You might want to go over there and get in on that. Just saying. Just saying. Ooh, check it out. Now, this is the XL. Man, it's got that sweet Kizer micarta. That is what I'm talking about. And it's a button lock. And it's a big boy. Very nice. Look at that. These are like my favorite liners. I like when the liners are shadow boxed, just sticking up just a little bit. Oh man, look at all the shininess. Would you look at it? Just look at it. So I'm going to take you all the way around. Let's see how big this blade is. I just barely touched it. It was like wink. Wow. Man, oh man, this is a big one. That's what she said. Look at that. Here's this side and here's this side. Now these run about $80 on White Mountain Knives, but there's 20% off or 10% off with my discount. But if they're sold out, you can go and hit notify me and then they'll send you a notification when they're back in stock. And not to mention, these are going to be out in other versions. Right now, this is the White Mountain Knives exclusive. So I'm going to get you up real nice and close for some texture vision before I forget. Has really nice texture. Yeah, I'm digging it. I am digging it. I tell you what, before we do anything else, let's do the specs in 60 seconds. All right, guessing the weight, I'm going to say it's definitely over 5. It's not 5.5. I'll go with like 5 1/4. Coming in at 5.28 ounces. I'm telling you what, the game is strong. The game is strong. All righty, you ready? You set? Let's do it. So your total length is 9 inches exactly. You have a nice drop point blade with 154 cm steel, and its blade finish is pretty cool looking stone wash. Your total blade length 3.87 inches. Sharpened blade length 3.74 inches. Your blade width is 1.03 inches. Your blade stock thickness is 124 thousandths of an inch. Your thickness behind the edge is between 14 and 15 thousandths. Really good geometry going on. Your handle material is a very, very nice micarta. Your close length from tip to tip is 5.06 inches. Your handle width, 0.97 inches. Close width, 1.23 inches. Handle thickness is 0.55 inches. Your opening methods are button lock, flipper, or thumb studs. Holy moly. What's in the pivot? We're going to see because we're going to disassemble it here in a minute. And it's a button lock with stainless steel liners. You have a reversible deep carry pocket clip, T8s for the body screws, Azo's the designer, and your model number's V5458E1. All right, I'm going to check the factory edge and then we'll do the full tour. Oh yeah, look at, wow. Okay, that's as sharp as you're going to get it from the factory. They never disappoint, I'm telling you. All right, let's do the full tour from tip to tip. Look at that. Really, really nice finish happening. There's your Kizer logo. Very nice, very, very nice. And there's your 154 cm blade steel with your model number. And look at that micarta. Yeah, very nice looking button. And check out the button. It's not flat. It's kind of, I don't know what the word is. It's I guess you would say it's just chamfered around the edges. It's almost kind of like it's concave or the opposite of that. But there, see how the liners stick out just a little bit? That makes it so comfortable in the hand. There's your lanyard hole. There's your spot where your deep carry pocket clip can reverse. And look at that. No screws sticking up. No mushrooms growing in the shade, which is very nice. Very, very nice. And we'll see what the inside looks like here in just a minute because I'm going to take it apart. We're going to go over every little bit of this. Do we have any blade play? Wow, it is rock solid. No blade play, no lock rock, no uppy downy, lefty or righty. Are we centered? Of course, we are centered. Nice strong tip. Gotta have a strong tip. For size comparisons, here it is up against the QSP Penguin, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like up against the Begleiter and the Begleiter Mini. But first, I'm gonna run through just a few here, just to give you a really good idea of the size of this bad boy. Here is the Spyderco Tenacious. You can see this is not a little boy. It is not a little knife. And here is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Yeah, look at that. I mean, would y'all look at it? Holy moly. And here's the Kizer Land. Is it the land by the sea? I can't believe I just said that. Oh my gosh. Here's the Honey Badger Worn Cleaver. Look, I mean, it's outranking them in size. I'm telling you what. Here's the Civivi Cogent. I know a lot of folks just got the Cogent. And the Ontario Rat #1. So there you go. A lot of people have the Rat. So that'll give you, it's bigger than the Rat. Bigger than a rat. And how about the Beluga? And then I'll show you the mini Begleiter. Look at that. It's bigger than the Beluga, in, you know, as far as lengthwise. And a little bit of handle. Now here is the Begleiter 2 by Kizer. So this is the daddy. And here's the medium. And then here's the mini Begleiter. So now you have it. Well, actually, let's put them in order. Let's just put them in order. So it makes a little more sense. There you are. Pivot to pivot. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And this is the Tanto or reverse Tanto. But yeah, there you go. What can I say? You know, I can't be done with that comparison. I do have to show you the Begleiter 2 just a couple more ways. Here it is right on top. And you can see how much bigger the XL is. I mean, it's XL, right? So they're, you know, the handle's not a ton different, not a ton. You do have this much extra and you have this much more blade and that much more blade up front. And then on this one, you do not have a swedge and you have a really nice looking swedge. Look at that. Got a really, really, really nice looking swedge on there. Man, I'm telling you what, I like the looks of this one. I'm really liking it. Now for the deployment, the fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do the push button and see what happens. There it goes. How about the close? Oh boy, it's got that bounce. So you can let it control. This is one. Okay, there we go. Give it that nice controlled drop. Let the button do the work. Let the button keep it controlled. Yeah, that is nice. Can I reverse flick this? Yes. Yeah. I'm so used to liner locks, I keep reaching for the middle. This is a button lock. Look at that. Let me go ahead and zoom out. There we go. I need more room for this big thing. Yeah, no comment. Very comfortable. Can I open it? Yes, you can open it with the button. You can really fling it out. It's easy to do. Now coming back, I have to remember when I have a button lock, it's not like the other ones. Let it do its own work. And how about, yeah, the light switch, real easy. How about left-handed? Now here's the question. Does the button get in the way of a lefty when they're holding it? No, the button is just up there. So it's not really in the way. My hand's not pushing the button at all. And speaking of hands pushing things, look at that. Easy to shut with the left hand. Easy to deploy. This is a righty and lefty. This is an ambidextrous knife, if you ask me. I mean, what do you think? Now let's check out ergos. My hand was 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger, 7.25. How's she gonna look? Look at that. Handle for days. I know you guys, sometimes you'll say, hey, your hand's exactly the same as mine or my hand's bigger. Well, if your hand's bigger than mine, you are set. This is a full-size knife. You are good to go. I'm getting no hot spots. Nothing is bothering me whatsoever. And even if I'm choked back way back here, that pocket clip is not bothering me at all. That is very nice. Ooh, yeah. There's my favorite jimping. Look at that. I like it when it... I love that small jimping. It just really grabs the finger, but it's not aggressive. It's like, that's the perfect jimps. I'm telling you what. Oh, and I didn't show you this side earlier. There's your Azo design in Begleiter XL. You know, in case I forgot, which I did. And here's your button lock. You can see what happens there. So pretty much your lockup is going to be, you know, about 50%, where this thicker part inside here, where that engages, ka-snap, ka-snap. So really comfortable in the traditional grip. Of course, with these neutral handles, it's going to be comfortable doing this all day long. This is just an all-around comfortable knife. Oh my gosh, I absolutely like it. I thought it was going to feel too bulky, but it's not. I really like the feel of this in my hand. It's a full-size knife. So let's go ahead and take it apart, and then we'll come back. All right, real quick, this is everything I use for my disassemblies. Yeah, you got to get you a Weehaw stubby. I have links to all of this, all of the knives in this video, all the knife maintenance, knife sharpening supplies, KPL Knife Pivot Lube. By the way, 10% off with my discount code. Bunch of discount codes down there. Discount codes to Lancelot Leather, Kizer Knives, Mojave Outdoor, you name it. There's discount codes and all that good stuff in the description. You can go down there, and it's really easy to find everything that I use. But definitely get you a Weehaw bit set. Don't get you a cheap set. And if you've watched my videos, you've heard this many times, but I gotta say it. Get you one of these, and it doubles. You'll have an extra bit driver. Extra. Better be careful. And I already have my bits out ready to go. So let's take this thing apart. And a big shout out to Terry T-Rex. Thank you very much. He donated this awesome bit driver. This thing is unbelievable. He donated this on the live stream. Don't miss the live stream on Friday night at Beez Blades Live at the Hive, 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is from Good Screw. Go check them out. Man, you talk about some sweet drivers. So this is going to be my first knife that I've disassembled with it. And let's get right into it. Oh yeah, that was easy. Man, this does have a really nice grip. Really, really nice. And it's, oh gosh, you talk about refreshing. TH for the body screws. I don't have to switch back and forth from TH to T6s. That is very refreshing. But a lot of you have told me that you absolutely love the disassembly videos, and I love doing them, and I'm going to keep doing them. And did I unscrew those enough or not? Yeah, I did. They're probably unscrewing from the opposite side. So let's do this. I think it's ready to let go. Just let go. Oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. Our button. Let's see. There we go. It just had to let go. So there's what it looks like on the inside of the scale. Just nice and flat. This is nice and clean. I don't want to lose my screws. There's my 2 screws. Don't want to be screwed. Let's put those over here so I don't lose them. And these screws do have Loctite. See that? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There's a little bit of blue on this one. And then there's some blue on this one. You can see they were Loctited, so might be a good idea. And if you Loctite them, use the Loctite that I showed earlier. Don't accidentally get the wrong kind and give it the lock of death. You don't want to do that. Now here's your button. See there? There's your button. Nothing, not much to it. Just like that. Just like that. I can't get it out. I can't get it in. I can't get it out. Oh, multi-row bearings. This is cool. I'm going to give you a look here before I take it apart. This is what it looks like with the button off. See the spring sitting in there? That spring is just sitting in there. Just sitting freely. And this, whoa, let's not lose it. And this end right here is what receives that spring. That's what holds on to it. And you're pushing your finger on the other side. Okay, all right, there we go. I'm going to put this spring over here nice and safe. Hopefully we don't lose it before the end here. Check out the multi-row bearings. And this thing is as clean as it could be. And you can see your stop pin right here. Goes all the way around, just like that. Just like that. We take that off, and here's your stop pin. Not a whole lot to it. I have a piece of microfiber cloth with some alcohol on it. Just some rubbing alcohol because it dries off or evaporates real quick. And let's take this pivot out. And it is a D-shaped pivot. There you go. Got to have your D. Love the D-shaped pivot. Thank you very much, you guys. You guys are so awesome. The response that I've got is just overwhelming. Everyone just absolutely just killing it. You guys. I mean, you guys are just killing it in the comments. Commenting on every video. Even if you don't care about the knife, you're commenting. And you know what that's doing? That is supporting Beez Blades. So if you're not a channel member or you're not a patron, that's one way you can support me, is just by commenting and hitting that thumbs up. I so appreciate it. Right now is a good time to hit the subscribe button. By the way, I had some folks that thought the subscribing cost something. there is no cost involved in subscribing to the channel. You just hit subscribe, and then right next to it, you hit the bell button, and then you select all. That way you don't miss when new videos come out. Especially the fact that, you know, I have a video coming out, or a one I just did of a giveaway. So look here, I'm going to lay it out nice and simple. I mean, you know, simple as simple could be. Look at there, pa-pow. All right, let's check these bearings real quick. And are they? Yes, they are. They are definitely ceramic ball bearings. Okay, now that we have everything cleaned off, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of KPL, just a little bit around here. And then I'm going to use, I love these little swabs. You can get all these at KPL, and of course it's in the description. I already told you that. And there's a discount code. And I like these so I don't overuse the KPL. And you guys, I absolutely love you guys and gals. You're so awesome. You're so amazing. This past live stream was awesome. And you know, even when life is tough for me and I go through something tough, it is such a cheer up. When you all come into the stream, or you know, you talk to me, it is awesome. It is a great cheer up. And that's one of the great things about this knife community is that we all help each other. We all cheer each other up when we're down, and we don't get each other down. That's one really great thing. And if you've never been to the live streams, come to the live streams and you'll see that we are a happy bunch of people, very supportive of each other. I'm going to put these back on here and put a little bit. Nope, don't do it. I have to use these swabs. I'm just better off. Otherwise, I just gush it. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this is hopefully going to come together very nicely. I'm going to put the stop pin right back here in this spot. So if you just got one of these, or you have one on the way, and by the way, if they're sold out, like I said, oh, here's an this is like what I do on the live streams. I have so many ideas at once. But if they're sold out, I might put this on backwards. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's how you're holding it. Okay, just checking. Just checking. That would really suck to put it back on backwards. When this or any other knives come out and they get sold out fast, as soon as somebody tells me, I'll post it on the community tab. So make sure you check that community tab. And the way you don't miss it is when you hit all. I'm telling you what, I always tell people, and the reason I tell you is because folks will say, well, I didn't know. Nobody told me. And then I say, well, you know, I had it in the community tab. I don't know what else I can do. Let's see. I'm going to put a little bit more on here, and we'll see. Uh-oh, cat hair. Where'd that come from? Who has cats around here? I wonder. All right, here we go. And where does that D-shaped pivot meet? There's the D-shaped. Obviously, it's not going to meet inside the blade. And here's this side. And here's this side. So I'm not sure what is stopping that D-shaped pivot. If you know and you saw it and I missed it, please let me know, because at the moment I'm not seeing what meets up with that D. Oh, I know what it is. I remember this scale. It has D-shaped in it. All right. You guys were probably screaming at the screen like, dude, I know, squirrel. Let's put this back together. Let's see. Oh yeah, we kind of need our button lock. You know, these are helpful. It's helpful when a button lock has its button. You know, it's always a good thing to have the button. Let's see, is that going to stay in there? Oh yeah, see right here? So this is going to be kind of challenging to have this lined up so this button goes in here correctly. Let's see, if we put it in here like this and lock it, I'll have to finagle it a little bit. Okay, now we are locked in. And see, it's got a little ledge right here, and that's what keeps your button in. Now we can put this on here. Man, I am so glad I didn't put this back together and then say, where's the button? Oh, that is too good. That is just too much. Too much. All right. So are we lining up? Oh, you know what? Did you catch it? Did you catch it? I just realized what I did. Did you realize what I did? And yes, I know what I said, how I said that. We kind of need the spring for that little bit of spring action. That's awesome. That is awesome. You know, if you can't laugh at yourself, it's no fun if just other people are laughing at you. You got to laugh at yourself. So this just goes inside there just like that. I'm just going to set this in here, see if it'll let me. See if I can just get it lined up enough to get in there without, there we go. Now I'm going to, you guys probably can't see what I'm doing, but there's no real easy way to do it. Let me see. Are you going to go in there and cooperate? Okay, the spring's working. And I'm letting you watch me finagle. I'm not gonna edit this out because we just got to get this spring lined up. I'm going to put it on there, then put the blade on. And how we looking? Yeah, there we go. So I'm holding the blade in like that. Now for the like umpteenth time, let's put it on and see what she's going to look like. There we go. We did it. You know what? That's just one of the fun parts of it. That's just one of the fun parts. And man, this thing is just, wow. I can't get over this. This is some serious fanciness. Thank you very much, T-Rex Hanks. I can just hold it like that. Just got that started. Now we'll put these two screws in. I'm not putting any Loctite on them. You may want to, and if you do put Loctite on your pivot, you'll want to let it set for at least 24 hours. That's my best advice from what I've heard from folks. A lot of folks say, oh, you don't have to. I've heard other folks say it's from the pressure, but I also see that on the directions it says to let it set. So I don't know, unless you have some advice and you're a pro, because I'm not. All right, so I'm going to tighten this down. And then I'm going to tighten these down and just see, just by tightening everything back, if it's centered without even trying to do anything. Is it centered? Let's see. Are we centered? Dang. I'd say we're centered. Let's go back to the big screen. All right, the action is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love it. I'm glad that you guys can see what's on the inside. Glad you guys and gals can see what's on the inside. This thing is a fidget dream. Oh my gosh, there's so many ways to open it, so many ways to fidget it. Has good ergos. It doesn't really have much of a sharpening tool. You can see right there the plunge grind ends pretty much right, I mean, just above where you're sharpening. So if you're a sharpener, be aware of that. But man, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about it. If you have larger hands, you like a larger knife. This is a perfect, I mean, it is not oversized at all. Some folks don't like a larger knife. Man, I am going to be carrying this. I'm telling you what, I love it. So I have nothing negative to say about it. The button works great. It has a little bit of a click, but there's no pressure. It doesn't hurt my thumb or anything. Real easy to use. You can just fidget with this and flick it and flap it and flock it. Do you want to get you one of these? Are you thinking about it? You know, and are you going to wait and see if what other colors they're going to come out with? Because they're coming, believe me, they're coming here in March. So, and I don't know, you let me know. And if you don't have an opinion, say something in there. Tell me what you had for breakfast. But in the meantime, live life in the present. Keep a Band-Aid handy and don't cut yourself.